Yeah. The other thing is mistakes were made. We apologize, and we really don't want to shy away from our faults because we're here to learn. Should we do this again? We don't want to make the same mistakes. We want to make it better for you, for us, for everyone who's involved. So that, one of the things that happened in 2018 when we did Roast the Cockpit is Thai Force actually didn't know how to roast us. And then we had Blade Trail who was like, why are you so desperately looking to be roasted? Maybe maybe we're good at the physical convention thing, though I would disagree. But maybe...
Come on!
We could have done a better job in Manila. But I think...
Fair.
We could have... I think we've got... it's the first of this kind of conduct. Lessons learned here will help you. That's exactly why we're doing this roast. And we've been taking notes throughout this whole thing. And we've got so much of it to go through. We're probably going to have a week-long Discord call or something like that. Just to iron it. I'm kidding. To iron it out. Why is it not working here? Maybe next time we'll be able to get everyone in. Who knows? Yeah, who knows? I can't invite friend to join the server. Please be specific. I don't know which server you're talking about. Discord or Minecraft. Make it all in survival, you cheaters. Oh, you want to bring the cheater argument in, huh? We can sabotage Hypixel next week. Maybe just get something going on in there. Making that adventure mode, you cheat. We put you in adventure mode, okay? Suddenly creepers. Yeah, I during the build, I accidentally spawned creepers in my copy of the server. It was not fun.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, oh, man. Now, one of the faults of this con was we really did not mean to crash this con into Idol Fitri. It was a bad foresight on my end. But again, we're actually in a very tight position. Why? On Wednesday, most countries in Southeast Asia will be back at full force work. It's the end of Ramadan, which means that most companies that were winding down for Idul Fitri will now be spinning back up to work. So if we did this con next week, I would be on a much tighter schedule in this coming week itself. And so would NHÄTI and so would Daryl. It would become a bit more madness. We would have less time to work on things. And we would probably be nervous wrecks by the end of it and have even less rest than we have right now. But if we did this 1 week earlier, we'd be crashing into Burning Mare. We do it 2 weeks earlier, we crash into BabsCon line. We do it 3 weeks earlier, we'll crash into midair. So we're actually in a very tight spot. Though
we do it next week, we're gonna crash into Spotifest.
Yeah, that's true.
And the other con, and another
and
con.
LuniCon. But
and LuniCon, yeah.
In the spirit of how we approach this, we did announce first. For the record, we did announce first, and that's why Ponies Online approached us to collaborate with us on getting involved in helping us stream. Sacrifices have to be made. Still,
thank you guys.
Yeah, we made sacrifices as well, but our sacrifices are nothing compared to the sacrifices you have made to be here. The frustration that I'm sure a lot of you went through to join our server, installing mods, getting them to run, dealing with I don't know what errors Java throws you. So right now, I would like to take this opportunity to say, in the spirit of Idul Fitri, Maaf Zahir dan Batin. For those of you who don't know what that means, this is a time for when we ask for forgiveness. When we ask for, to forgive us for our shortcomings, the discomfort, anything that we said or did that may have hurt you. And we really sincerely apologize for this. It's the best time of the year for it. Not to say that we don't do this at other times of the year, but we do. But you get what I mean. That was an attempt. All right. Let's go through the problems. First of all, we did not deliver on Friendship Pro Space. For those of you who were trying to vend with us, you would have seen this in the form. Friendship Pro Space, initially before the whole online vendor scene picked up, Friendship Pro Space was an alternative to places like Etsy and Shopify that would charge high tariffs or fees. What we want to do is create an online e-commerce system for our community, that we can extend and help people to, start their own online business and keep their revenue coming in, especially for those who take commissions, to those who sell merchandise in the Southeast Asian region. Unfortunately, we realized that it really, really likes US dollars. And we will probably be working more on Friendship Pro Space in the weeks to come. Maybe not. We're actually going to take a big evaluation of whether it should even be a thing now, because looking at how our vendors have found brilliant ways to innovate around this. Like, you go to our vendor hall, somebody actually created their entire commission sheet inside of Minecraft, which is brilliant. It's fantastic. And therefore, we are, considering maybe we don't need this. Maybe we can focus our efforts somewhere else. Next. I think this needs no introduction. You all know what this means, right? Many we don't understand what it means, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people have seen this. Java throwing tons of errors at people in all sorts of different fancy terms that they can't enter the Minecraft server. So yeah, null. Oh yes, is a null exception or whatever.
No pointer exception.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea why you've got a pointer exception trying to join the goddamn server. I don't know.
I mean, at least it's not a compilation error.
Daryl, please don't jinx it.
That's what happens when people can't load the mods.
Yeah, we had this problem come up so many times, but at the end of the day, we look at SEAPonyCon as we built it, and you know, we're glad that some people got a taste of the server, but more so, the people we really want to thank are those who started streaming their experience for the rest of the friends in the Discord server who did not have the experience. So those of you who streamed and helped others experience Quantum SEAPonyCon, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Quantum render, Java being Java, it's an internet error, did some research on it, hyping, only solution is that if it passes for an hour or so. Hour or so means you miss a panel. Yep. Now, yes, we got questions about this. There's still no official merchandise for this year except for the hotel room. And by extension, there's still nothing for Operation SEAPonyCon. We are really sorry about this. You know, supply chains have been disrupted by COVID-19 lockdowns in this part of the world. A lot of people were unable to get deliveries. A lot of my parcels and packages that I've ordered, some containing equipment that I needed for this con, bounced off and, you know, got lost in the ether of Pos Laju or whatever fulfillment services out there. EMS service or FedEx, GDEX, whatever. Lazada Express, yes, Lazada Express, Shopee free shipping and stuff like that.
Shopee free shipping.
But
I have no idea what those are.
Shopee free ship. Shopee doesn't ship for free in Indonesia. What?
It's bullshit.
Okay, fine.
For lack of a better term, it's just absolute bullshit.
Okay. So yeah, we should have done this earlier. We really should have done all of this earlier. We're sorry we did not get on that. But yeah, some people are picking up on the Shopee reference.
Lebanon.
Mm-hmm. So yep, guys, let me just tell you, please don't try to come up with new names for SEAPonyCon. We already got enough nicknames for this con. Endorsed by Ronaldo. I mean, you just go to Shopee and ha ha ha ha, Ronaldinho soccer.
Shopee. Shopee. Okay,
no, let's not do that. All right. Moving on. As we said earlier, to all our Muslim attendees and community members who had to miss out on Quantum SEAPonyCon, yep, you're probably not watching. We understand. We would like to apologize for crashing our con into Idul Fitri. It was partly a error in... I thought somebody... No, somebody put like drop frames there. I was like, somebody is looking at my screen, but that's not my screen, so it's fine. It was a miscalculation because we saw Monday as a public holiday. Unfortunately, it was not because Monday was the holiday, it was because Sunday was the holiday and it spilled into Monday. And that caused the confusion. Anywho, thank you to all of you, and I mean this, all of you who yelled at me to turn on my mic at the opening ceremony. I checked my phone after that thing. See, I mean, focus time, right? I turned off my phone, I didn't look at a lot of things. I realized people had called me. People had messaged me on Discord and Telegram and SMS to tell me to turn my mic on. So to all of you, thank you for caring. Otherwise, I would have gone through the whole thing without turning on the audio. So thank you so much for that. And I'm glad that we have a community that cares for each other like this. You know, I mean, I'm pretty sure some people would have probably said like, hey, you know, let's just watch him suffer. And I'm pretty sure some of you already had that in mind, but to those who decided to take action and help us out, bless you. Nobody can miss a fact. Oh, I agree. When is this presentation created? Very good question. Somebody wanted to ask that. This presentation, you'll notice the format is the same as that used at Operation SEAPonyCon. And also the font and layout is the same as that used at Fiesta SEAPonyCon. Yes, we recycle our slides.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Now, let's look at the good we've done, all right? We've spent the whole night roasting ourselves. I'm probably going to need to crank my air conditioner really high tonight. But okay, who is Saint Pin? SEAPonyCon, the Catholic...
No swearing on my Catholic, Catholic Minecraft.
No. I would host a Catholic PonyCon. I need to bring my cat along. So...
Oh, right.
The good stuff.
Oh, I mean, just at 90.
The good stuff of what happened. First of all the builders. We can't say this enough. You've done a great job of building the medium. The vendors, builders, and developers, all of you did a tremendous job. Next up, to an extent, we kept it going. People have told us that, hey, Daniel, your opening ceremony failed. I admit I screwed up. I bungled. It was a doozy, but we didn't fail. You only fail when you give up. We didn't give up. When our server started crashing, we didn't shut it down. We limited the players. Unpopular opinion, unpopular move, but we did not give up the con. We continued streaming to YouTube, to Twitter, to Twitch in order to keep things running, and we hope we delivered a convention. Excuse me. No, this is descending into complete memery right now. And yeah, Donut did a great job of helping out all the builders, the team. You guys are wonderful. Next up, scheduling was really tightly packed. If you notice, we actually had back-to-back panels, but all of our activity runners from Harmony 6 and the panelists, everyone was very cooperative, kept events flowing in time. You made way for each other, you helped cover for each other, and that was great. Thank you very much for doing that. Please don't ask me to check my DMs because I lose place on a lot of things. I will check the DMs later. Okay, right. BurpCon, good lord, guys, please. 5 FPS gang, shaders gang. Yeah, shaders. Oh, shaders. Now, we also broke our vendors record for the most vendors at SEAPonyCon. For those of you who don't know, every SEAPonyCon before this had a single digit worth of vendors. This is the first time we broke that. And we are so happy we did it. And not just that, we did it in a near physical space. We gave them space to hang all their wares and show off. It is beautiful. So, to all our vendors, thank you very much for your trust in us. Last year we did an absolute terrible job with the vendors. We bungled it really bad. And we hope we made up for that. Now let's talk.
Thank you, guys. Like, seriously. There's like 21 of you, and maybe there's 20 or 21 of you. I know someone's actually grieving right now, but there was just so many of you. And guys, please, I really beg you to check out all of the 20 vendors who are with us this weekend until Monday, because these people really deserve whatever you can throw with them in this pandemic. And you know, any financial help is very much appreciated to people whose daily trade is selling at cons or opening commissions or all of that. So if you've got any spare change or if you've got a commission idea, you drop in. They have some deals. The vendor hall's still open.
Artful, what are you trying to prove by throwing confetti at people? All right, let's look at our numbers for our activities. Quick run through of this. We do this every year. We had 18 applications, 8 are accepted. Now we're going to do the adjustments, okay? We had 3 dud applications. Every year, for some reason, people like to mess with our forms and put bullshit in it. You know, yes, I swear now.
Sorry for the language.
Sorry about that. But people do... Yeah, we're going to do math. Yay! People do submit nonsense applications. And then we had 2 retractions. People pulled back on their application to host panels. So therefore, we had an 8/13. My math just failed. I'm supposed to put 13 on that slide. Good lord. 13. 8/13. Okay, the next slide is dead because that's wrong math already. I'll do it again later. Yeah, quick math. You go too fast with math, it's horrible. It's 3 a.m. here, guys. Have demonetized. Yeah. All right. I'm going to walk you through very quickly some of the other projects we worked on. We've got the Trip Lab, and this thing has been on our mind to do. We want to give Trip Lab a makeover to make it look more user-friendly and stuff. But we haven't done that because there's no point in doing that right now when traveling is so difficult. So, you know, the Trip Lab is our own flight search engine that we built at SEAPonyCon to help people find cheap flights. And people like Tyler, who's one of our best friends and our supporters, and even our good friend Tridashi has found his flight tickets using this system that will try its best to find cheap ways for you to travel. It may not be the most comfortable, but it will try its best. Next, I want to move on to Project Saffron. Another drawback of this convention is we're really hoping that Project Saffron would have a better foothold in this con, and we did not do enough to reach out. Project Saffron is our move to unlock India's brony community. Now, India, the second most populated country in the world, has barely any bronies, and we find this difficult to believe. But Project Saffron has not been completely stagnant. We found bronies in Gujarat and also in the is it Assam or Amman? Assam, I believe. Amman is in Jordan. In the Assam province, in Northeast India and also West India. We found some bronies over there. They are in very small pockets, the communities, and if any of them are watching this, big shout out to you. They prefer to use WhatsApp to communicate, which is odd. They don't really like Discord. They don't really like the concept of it for some reason. They don't use it often. WhatsApp is their primary means of communication. It's not. I don't particularly like WhatsApp, but that's just me. So because of that, we are trying our best to reach out to this community. It's such a big country, such a wonderful country. We want to. God, I sound like Trump. It's such a nice, big, wonderful country. We just want to make sure that they're not missing out on the fun. So for all of you who want to find out more, want to be friends with us, all our social media, instructions on how to connect, it's all at SEAPonyCon.com. So now I'm going to open it up to NHİT and Daryl. Anything you want to say?
Daryl, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you guys
Yeah.
I have to make sure that you can hear me.
Yes, very loud.
Don't forget to
And
switch back to Discord, by the way, so that they can see us.
I am.
Oh, right. I have to switch.
No,
No,
I mean,
I
again,
have to switch to Discord using this.
I've turned off my
It's all right. Yeah.
Then that's all
screen
right.
for the time being.
That's all right. Keep going, man.
Yeah. So there's really not much that I can say, except I would like to extend my sincerest congratulations to everyone who is involved with this project, the builders, the developers, our vendors, and everyone who participated in this. Let's just say it's an experiment. Really, it's an experiment. And I think the biggest takeaway that I had from this is, hello, am I coming in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, good. The biggest takeaway I had from this was when I brought some of my friends along from a different server, people who weren't familiar with the SEAPonyCon experience and the people who frequent this place. I brought them in here. One of them was Ignis, one of the art presenters from earlier in the Art from the Start panel. And we stayed at his hotel since he pledged the $10 for donations. So we piled on into his hotel earlier, and one of them just said, feels exactly like when I was in Galacon or in BronyCon, and we were just hanging out at the hotel before the day of the event. And that was my mission accomplished, for me at least. And that we were able to replicate an experience like that in a virtual space. And all I can say is thanks and apologies if we cannot deliver on everything. I know I would like to apologize personally for not being able to give everything that I can for this event. And I guess I would leave you with a quote that I've been posting on Twitter for some time now, for a while. It's and I feel like it's something very something that relates to our experience here at the Minecraft format, and it's dream no small dream, it lacks magic. Dream large, then make the dream real. And that's all I have to say.
Yeah, my wallet shrank. But yes, thank you very much. And NHİT, how about you?
Yeah, I echo a lot of Lucky's sentiment, and I do echo a lot of the sentiment of our great team of builders, moderators, and team leaders. I would like to really, really apologize for not being able to run this con as well as I wanted to be. And there is a lot of operational aspects that I have not been built very well. And I apologize sincerely for not giving you the best experience that I could give you. But the thing is, the most important thing that I think you all should quantify is that there are some people out there looking for you. There are some people out there who's they're trying to care for you, and they're trying to give you a place of friendship. They want to give you a place to be yourself, and they want to give you a place where you could feel where you belong and you could be creative, even in the middle of the weirdest things that you can find in the world out there. And it may not be us. It may be other pony conventions. It might be just Twitter. It might be anything else.
It's definitely not WhatsApp though.
It's definitely not WhatsApp because, okay, WhatsApp, there's like at least 500 groups from my workplace, so do not try to pep talk me on WhatsApp. Wherever it is though, I really want you guys to realize that there's people looking for you, and then there are ways for people to try to take care of each other. Wherever it is, I ask you guys to be your best selves and be excellent to each other. Even if you know some people aren't doing their best, there are ways for you to constructively improve them, really. I don't care if you roast me more and more because of how badly I run this con, even because I am the ops staff. It is my fault for not running. It's up to you. But I just want you to know that there are some people out there who probably won't be able to take that. And we've seen that happen in the server, but that's okay. It's a learning process, and
it doesn't mean we don't. It doesn't
this,
mean we don't get offended, but
it's not that it's justifiable for you to do that. It's absolutely not justifiable. But yeah, and thing is, we really just hope that what we do here in our very tiny speck of the community. Now, if you can even consider us a convention, because some people just look at us and say, "Hey, that's smaller than a meetup in South California." Whatever it is, if you find your place, I know a lot of people mentioned me saying that this has been an amazing time. I've met people who have affected my life and all of that ever since we ran the con since 2017. Wherever you are, please do be excellent to each other. And we're going to try whatever we can to make this community the most inclusive that we can, and also the most unique that we can, because we know you deserve a place to be, and we know that you deserve a place for friendship. And it's not just for one nation, and it's not just for a particular group of people. And that has been our faith, and that has been our mission statement. And whoever thinks that a place of friendship shouldn't be just one nation, you're free to consider SEAPonyCon home. Thank you.
Yep, that is one of the things that I also brought up when this whole journey started with Quantum SEAPonyCon is that Southeast Asia is one of the most resilient brony communities in the world. And why we say this is because we're such a small community, a small, compact community. But look at our cons. I'm not saying
kind of overlooked community, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying that we're supposed to be proud about, really super proud about our cons. But the Friendship Express in 2016 ran in the middle of a police lockdown on Kuala Lumpur. THAIPonyCon for 2 years, they ran under military junta. PHPonyCon in 2016 was running while a typhoon flattened the city few hundred miles north. SEAPonyCon 2019, I was stuck in Manila after the con because Typhoon Tisoy was incoming and cancelled my flight.
Even SEAPonyCon was running like a few days after large demonstrations over our presidential elections in Indonesia. But we were like only 2 blocks away from the Supreme Court.
And I guess what we could say is we are shaped by the
Adversity.
challenges of our we are shaped by adversity. We are shaped by the challenges of our communities and of our countries, and I'd like to say we become better people that way.
We're one of the
learning
world's.
from.
Yeah, go ahead.
I guess you could say we're among the toughest bronies on earth.
We're one of
If
the
that makes any
world's
sense.
most resilient brony communities. I would say that because when you look at some other countries, there's strength in numbers. We don't have the strength in numbers. We have strength in friendship with one another.
And that's why
Because
you may
we're all
have felt
we
that.
have, for the most part.
You may have felt that.
Jack,
You may have felt that when you and your
Jack,
son.
friendship is partly your fault, Jack.
Of course.
Because like we're all for the most part here in Southeast Asia, we're usually all that we have. It's not like we can reach out to the next state or the next country.
It's not like we can have a visa to do it.
Yep. This comes from the conchair who thought that Singapore has a land border. I never was good in geography, but yes, Daryl's right. Right, I think you guys done? Any last things to say?
No, all for you, Daniel.
All right.
I'm good as well, yeah.
So right now, we'd like to bring you through to. Hold on a second, something's not right. As usual, something's not right, ladies and gentlemen. Rancangan tergendala. Oh, it's not monitoring. Oh crap. Just give me a second. That music wasn't supposed to come in just yet. Oh, even worse. Wow, our technicalities are amazing. All right, so
Oh my goodness. No.
that came out. All right, fantastic. Yeah, they already know what's gonna happen. So, we would say join us on Discord, but everyone already knows that. You're already on Discord roasting us anyway. So great. Doing that upset my presentation. So where's my mouse? My mouse is here. Now my mouse is here. All right. We end our cons on a similar note, and we start our cons knowing that a place for friendship shouldn't be for just one nation. This is the first time we've been here in this virtual space together. I mean, of course, we've had online panels and stuff, and I noticed my picture covers part of the slides, but sorry about that. So, because of that, it's time to say goodbye tonight. Not farewell, not farewell, get lost, everybody go out. No. Okay? We're gonna say goodbye in the full SEAPonyCon tradition because we promised you a SEAPonyCon, we're giving you a SEAPonyCon. Need to reboot ASAP. Why does the server have to crash during this kind of moment? I think leave it running unless
crashing.
you wanted to end with a bang. Let it end with a bang, I guess, you know, if it's at that right now. But for those of you, you can come to you can go to youtube.seaponycon.com or twitch.tv/seaponycon to continue to watch this because we want you to be a part of our family. That's why for all of you who have the equipment, who have who have phones with microphones, who have DAWs, digital audio workstation, who have recorders and handy stuff, I'd like you to get that handy to keep it with you right now. Because we're about to bring you through the final event of a SEAPonyCon. And we would like you to sing this along with us. No, it's not bringing the magic home because new song takes a while to learn. I know we Asians are karaoke gods, but we're not that good. So this song needs no introduction. I'll sing the first couple of verses, and if you can catch on, I want you to record yourself singing this as soon as I start the music. It's a world of laughter, a world of tears. It's a world of hopes and a world of fears. It's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. It's a small world after all. There is just one moon and one golden sun, and a smile means friendship to everyone. Though the mountains divide and the oceans are wide, it's a small world after all. Don't worry, we'll upload this again so that you can sing it after the con and get a recording. But send it to us. We want to compile it. It's so much that we share that it's time we're aware. It's a small world after all. Pardon my KIjourdN voice. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world. Turn it up! Ang mundo natin masaya at luha, ay pag-asa, takot ang nanha. Hindi tayo iba, puso'y magkaisa, kay liit lang ng mundo. Kay liit lang ng mundo. Kay liit lang ng mundo. Kay liit lang ng mundo. Ang mundo natin。微笑脸上写泪水眼中甜，害怕会消灭，希望来迎接。这一切没分别该了解，这是小小的世界，这是一个小世界。开liit lang ng mundo. It's a small world after all. It is a small, small world. Up a key. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It is a small, small world. We may have some darker days, and you fight to keep a smile on your face. Every day we survive keeps the spirit alive. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world. We may be apart, but we'll count the days till the time when we'll see each other's face. It ain't easy, but hey, where there's a will, there's a way. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world. One last time. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. We hope we've made the world a smaller place for you. I'm Saint Pinky. I believe that a place where friendship shouldn't be for just one nation. Till we meet again, my dear friends, thank you for making Quantum SEAPonyCon a reality. Right, say bye-bye.